Carl Wheatle plays his basketball in the Italian league. He's found himself captain in this Great Britain team. Young man with an old head on his shoulders. So wherever you're joining us from, welcome to Belgrade. Great Britain in the blue uniform and Serbia in the white. Serbia need a win to punch their ticket to the World Cup final stages. Kimball McKenzie getting his first touch of a basketball in international competition. Wheatle comes off the ball screen, pops the three and knocks it down. Confident start. Simple sideline pick and roll, and Carl Wheatle knocks down the three. To the inside for two, foul on the play. Menzies will pick up the personal. Help was late. Chusev. This is the first. It goes 0 for 2. Great effort to keep it alive, but Great Britain will have it in transition. This will tell you where they are in terms of how they're going to play this. Travels on the sideline. Yep, took the extra step before he put it down. Great effort by Radonov. Baseline penetration, needs a pass. Bovic to the corner. Three is good. Shared the ball beautifully. Guduric knocks down the three, the steal and the throw down for two. And Petrusev. And all of a sudden, they don't look hesitant right now. Ellis on the sideline is fouled and pushed out of bounds. Radnov picks up the personal. Ellis. Kenzie in the lane. Little hang time for two. Soft touch, doesn't get the drop. Defensive rebound pulled in, and Serbia in transition. Abramovic turns down the three. Petrusev hands it off. If you're late, you're gonna knock it down for fun. Ellis gets to the foul line, steps back for the tough two. He's short. Menzies does a great job keeping it alive. McKenzie for three, he's long. Wheatle's gonna hunt that down. Extra pass. McKenzie is fouled as he puts the ball on the floor. Guduric acknowledges the personal. Kenzie needs a pass, finds a pass. Watch that. Takes the tough three, gets it to go. Well, they're having to make tough ones. That's two really tough opening field goals for Great Britain. Hodgler making his second appearance in these World Cup qualifiers. Adnov gets it off to Abramovic. 7 on the possession, drops it inside, easy two. Vucevic possibly got away with a walk. Wheatle. Foul line goes up for a tough one. Had pass and didn't use it. Hodger just gets his foot on the sideline. Aaron Menzies open on the inside. Carl Weedle turned him down for Great Britain. Took the tough shot instead. Serbia in the half court. Abramovich puts it on the floor, steps back, long two is good. Mid-court foul. I'm sure if Kimball Mackenzie would have felt that much contact. Amin Adamu checks in for Great Britain. Had a nice game against Belgium. Had 14 points in his World Cup qualifier debut. Ellis down the lane. Ball goes out of bounds and the ball will go back to Serbia. Youngest guy on the Great Britain lineup, Quint Ellis, also in the Italian second division. Guduric is fouled and will shoot two. Menzies will sit for Great Britain. Jordan Williams checks in. Guduric played in the EuroLeague on Friday with Fenerbahce. 8 of this Serbian lineup play EuroLeague basketball, 2 play Europe Cup, and then those that don't are in the ACB in Spain. It's a talented lineup. Hits the second side. Adamu thinks about his options. Weedle wants to give him some space to play. Adamu with not a lot of time on it. Has to put up the tough three deep on the clock. Hits nothing. Serbia have a chance to run and Great Britain stood still. Abramovich with a lob. Adamu pushes. There's fouled mid-court. And that'll put Serbia into the penalty. Quite happy to share the fouls out mid-court to stop the ball in transition. Smart enough not to make it look unsportsmanlike. Williams relieves the pressure all over the passing lane. Adamu is quick, goes to the glass for two, gets it to go. And you've got to use what you've got. And one of the things he really has is quickness. Abramovich drops it inside. Ball comes off the knee. Great Britain have a chance to run, have numbers. 4-on-2. Williams gives it up. Weedle has to make a tough one. Great finish on the glass. Weedle missed the two because the time of the pass really made it tough for him. Abramovich. Extra pass to the corner. Petrusev dances, gets inside and throws it down. Just allowed him to back his way in. Ellis off the glass, tough finish. Good answer from the Great Britain youngster. Tough move on the inside by Mitrovic. Just bullied his way to the basket. Since Menzies has left the game, Great Britain getting a little bullied around the ring. Wheatle. Ellis and Williams on a different wavelength. Great Britain will take the timeout. They trail 18-11. Let's hope we can take a listen.
Look, the start's positive. The only thing I'm pissed off at is because we're not in attack mode. You understand what? That's the only thing that I'm pissed off at. Not in 10, because we're not in attack mode. And it's a little bit tentative again. And if they're pressing, no matter what we're in, go start the dominoes. Go blow by somebody, no matter what it is. Hey, we've had 3 possessions, rotations-wise, where good pick and roll, they spray it, we get to an X out, and it's a long 2. Great fucking job. Call one-on-one. I think that's a play you can win down there. You're there, wall up, in stance, you can win that play one-on-one. Hey, this possession only, we're in 12. Okay, I'm in. Quinn, Carl, Callum, George, 12, okay? Let's try and get a high one, okay? Hey, be aggressive if we need to. We have a foul to give, but be aggressive. Let's try and get a high one, second one. They play pick and roll, we're blitzing it, okay? They play pick and roll, we're blitzing it. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
We're going GB on 3, 1, 2, 3, GB.
Interesting timeout for Great Britain. It's a good point Coach Studel makes against that pressure. If you have the opportunity to beat it, get the Serbian rotation to chase the ball. Easy said. Let's see if they can really be aggressive. Serbia in the half court. Jovic gets it into Petrusev, who's having extended minutes at the start of the game. Dobric in the game too. And they get the violation. Ellis stayed in the passing lane, didn't get sucked in towards the ball. Made the pass out that much more difficult. Williams wants it in the block. Got the opportunity to go one-on-one here. Takes the fadeaway little baby hook for 2. So much more purposeful, Great Britain, than they were at home on Friday. Jovic again. Nice pass. Super finish. The timing on the pass to Mitrovic from Jovic was outstanding. Wheatle, they'll hit the second side. I think he's going to step out of bounds. Petrusev steps out, playing on his home court here. Chernozetsa, 22-year-old big man at 2'10", looked really nice out there. Curry just steps into the basketball game. Jovic goes inside again. He's orchestrating foul on the play, and Mitrovic will go to the free throw line. Callum Lawson got a little bit outsized and out everything on it. Johnny Watson-Gal checks in. Great Britain small on the floor at the moment. And Serbia just pounding away to the inside. Carl Johnson. Also checked in for Great Britain. Mitrovic misses the first of the throws. No mistake on the second one. Opens it out to an 8-point lead. Also decides to fire the three in transition, doesn't get a drop. Again, going to the inside out as the defense collapses. Open three from the corner is off. And that's how you hold your space on the glass. Jadoric, Kalija just was an immovable object. Dusan Stitch checks in. Too easy. Gets to the far side off a little back screen, holds his space and finishes the play. Luigi just too big, too strong down there. Williams has it, goes to the middle and kicks. Johnson goes back to Williams. Draws it. Johnson's got to spot up and knock that down. Takes the top one off the dribble. He's good. And Carl Johnson thought he could have just shut it off the pass on the inside-outside option. Puts it on the floor, makes the two. Closes it to an 8-point game, and Pesic wants to talk about it. Timeout, Serbia. Great Britain desperately trying to stay within 10. Keep the score at single digits. 1:30 to go, quarter one. Karamas slows it down, goes back to Jovic. Again, looking to the inside. Jovic, it turned down it, wide open three is good. Listic just separated from the screen when he turned it down. And no hand in the face. Just an open look, 26-15. No Horchler, checks back in. Jovic gets into the half court and moves it on. They're out of bounds on the pass. Interesting option because the keyway was there if he could have just stayed in bounds before he touched the ball. Here he goes. Watch this. Baseline foot's going to be out of bounds. So, interesting option. Watson Gal gets it into the half court. Great Britain static in the half court. Serbia all over the passing lane. Adamu goes to the hoop for two and just shows that pace again. Impressive to the far side of the ring. Gets the two to go. And he's a handful. If you can't stop that first step, he's gone. Again, they offer the three. Turned down this time. Will take the handoff. Yeramaz puts it on the floor. He's fouled. And Adamu has got to take the floor space away. Yeramaz was given the middle, took the middle. But here's the impressive part of Adamu's game for Great Britain. Ellis checks back in. 7 seconds. Yeramaz from the free throw line, strokes the first. Ellis has got to go here. Puts it up. Gets the roll for three. Well, he struggled just before the halfway line, but regained composure. And then just put up the last second shot. On line. Gets the drop. And Great Britain need every single thing they can get. Ellis does well to deal with the pressure. And just stay composed enough to get it away. And at the end of one, Serbia have a 28-20 lead over Great Britain. The issue for Great Britain is how to stop Serbia scoring, just bullying them on the inside, and then they have to collapse, and Serbia getting too many looks. And that's what we'll see when we see the best plays of the first half. Great Britain looked so much more confident with the basketball than they did against Belgium. Weedle made the early three, but Serbia is so good from beyond the arc. You have to guard and onto that. And Great Britain struggling size-wise to contain Serbia one-on-one in the block. They can't overhelp because the kick to the perimeter will just expose the open look. Because if you let people back you in, this is happening to you. Petrusev with his second throwdown of the first quarter. But Adamu's the real highlight for Great Britain, and then Ellis comes up with the three at the end of the quarter that keeps Great Britain within 10. They trail at 8 points, single-digit margin. They've got to maintain that. Give themselves a shot at it in the second half. Jovic again has the pick and pop. Ball's knocked out of bounds. Serbia will have 6 on the possession. Little hook is good. It's tough move. Ristich to stay with the play, got the hook to drop. Ellis, who's looking more and more confident, growing into the game at the point. Pressure for three is off. Defensive rebound pulled in. And Serbia will just get into the half court, move the ball. Percentage-wise, they're just having a super game. Ristich on the inside, doesn't get the roll. Johnson's off to the races. Ellis has it, stops and fires up the three and knocks it down. And you can see the youngster growing in confidence. Could have been on any court. Open look, gets there, gets his feet set and knocks it down. Cuts the lead to a 7-point margin. Great Britain get points in transition. Aramaz penetrates to the open three, is no good. Great block by Herslani. Fences putback, Jordan Williams goes up 1 or 2, gets his own rebound, gets the drop for 2. And Great Britain having a nice spell early in the second quarter here. Cuts it to a 5-point game. Cue crowd. They'll start to make some noise, right? Jovic comes off the screen, gets in the lane and kicks. The open three is short. Ellis comes down with a rebound. Watson-Gal pushes. And Serbia foul yet again mid-court. But with the hand and arm closest to the ball, so it's not far off being an unrealistic play on the ball. Marko Guduric checks in. Watson-Gal can't over dribble. Menzies with a ball screen. Watson-Gal had separation, then takes the long 2. Great Britain on the glass, come down with it. Menzies, far side of the ring, pretty finish. And Pesic has seen enough of that as Great Britain close it to a 3-point game. 7-2 start to this second quarter. Timeout Serbia. Nice pass. Footwork underneath for the soft 2 on the reverse layup.
Dajte momci, nemojte se baviti ovdje. Pa nije dovoljno samo da Aleksa ili ovaj, kako se zove, Oken, da pritisne jedinicu i oni će da skinu gaće. Pa nije dovoljno. I ne skačete, evo li su škopi. Ajde, posao. Ajde.
The great and the good come out when the Serbian national team play at home, but it's like having 100 critics casting their eye over how well the team is playing. 3-point game. Jovic gets it into the half court. Guduric moves it on, gets it back, comes off the ball screen. Likes the matchup. Guduric puts it on the floor. A little hand on it from Watson-Gal. Played a bit quick on that one. Stops, fires up the 3, is off. Great job on the glass, but Johnson can't get it to go. Menzies kept it alive. I don't think Serbia expected Great Britain to be competitive here in terms of physicality. Guduric, mid-range 2, Ristic is short. Johnson comes down with it. Watson-Gal comes high, that's a travel. Just indecisive. You gotta back yourself at this level. Kyle Johnson will sit down for Great Britain. Meanwhile, Petrusev is checking back in. Kodja steps out for Serbia. Kimball McKenzie checks back in. Foul on the play. Hochler made the change of shot act, but just came down and too much contact. And Petrusev back in the game. Gets another positive stat and goes to the free throw line. Second is short, and Noah Hertzler comes down with a defensive rebound, and Ellis has it. Ellis beginning to look like he belongs out here. Nice penetration, gets to the lane, tries to manufacture a shot. No one gave him a pass, and the ball will stay with Great Britain. When Serbia penetrate, everybody moves, everybody gives the guard an option. Ellis gets deep. Nowhere to go, has to take a tough one. Ellis in the corner. McKenzie kicks it. Weedle on the catch, pulls up, gets the little floater for two. And Great Britain hanging around, 31-29. The longer they hang around, the more the pressure of that qualification spot will start to weigh on this Serbian team. And Noah Hertzler fell, and I think it might be his, that his third foul. Just slips, and there's the contact. Petrusev is almost knocked over, so had to make the call. Must only be his second foul. Go long, out of bounds. Morovic gets in the lane, inside out. The open three is long. Big time rebound by Ristic. Ristic goes again, inside out. 8 on the possession. Whistle on the play. And Guduric is a handful on the dribble, and that will be Hertzler's third foul. Guduric is tough. 197 shooting guard. Put it on the floor really effectively. Finds himself guarded by a smaller guard who'll go on post. He's got a great skill set. Guduric again. Looks inside, reverses it to the wing. Petrusev, oh. He'll bully you, and then he'll shoot at you from the perimeter. Having a super game at the moment. This is on the glass, goes back up, is fouled on the way back up. Love the fact he wanted to throw it down. Petrusev comes up with a personal foul. Gets inside position, Menzies goes up strong. He'll be disappointed he's not shooting the 1 as opposed to the 2. First foul for Petrusev. 8 points in the game so far. Hasn't missed a field goal. Well, Menzies has the size to compete. 221 in the British Basketball League with the Leicester Riders. Makes the second. The biggest plus for Great Britain and the biggest worry for Serbia is that their scoring has just dried up. 6 points in the first half of this second quarter for Serbia. They had 28 in the first period. Guduric gets to the corner. Can't get it to drop. That's his first miss. And Ellis gives it up. Kenzie, nice look. Weedle underneath. He's going to have to come out. Menzies with a pick will dive. Kenzie can't come back to that side. That's just going to happen. Extra length, extra size. And Gulic just gets a piece of it. 7 on the possession. The move with the quick release, knocks it down in rhythm, and Great Britain are in the flow here. 34-32, 4 minutes in the half. And you know they're in the flow. The gym's gone that little bit quieter. Abramovich outside, fires up the 3, count it. All it takes is one more make and the crowd are back in it. Five-point game. Ellis steps back, is fouled. Just got Menzies out of his drive lane. Draws the contact. We'll go to the free throw line. Two for 2 from the line. Ellis goes to 12 personal. Winner was late. Foul on the play. And Gulic is a real handful for Great Britain. On the dribble, handles it so well. Weedle's late. He's going to go through that contact. Trusev hands it off. Stitch. We'll move it on. 5 on the possession. Guduric to the glass for 2. He's just a player. Takes the contact, but he initiated it, so the official with no call. Wheatle stops and pops the long 2. Little off balance. Defensive rebound pulled in. Chance for Serbia as Abramovich kicks it. The open 3 is long. Menzies comes up with it. Great Britain opportunities, numbers down the floor. Kenzie steps back for 3 is no good. Lichtich comes down with the defensive rebound. If they're going to run and take it early, they're going to have to make. Otherwise, they're going to give Serbia too many transition options. A wide open Loristich for 3 is off. Great Britain dodged the bullet. And a move, steps through off the glass. Menzies again with the offensive rebound and a big man putting in a shift. All 2 meters 21 going to work. Has a natural matchup in the game, so feels comfortable. Abramovich off the screen, gets in the keyway, is knocked away, and line possession for Serbia with 9 on the clock, 2:02 to go in the half. Clean was the ball being knocked away by Amin Adamu. Jordan Williams checks in. That's a good shift for Aaron Menzies. 5 points in his 9 minutes, 5 rebounds, putting in a really good shift for his country. Abramovich steps back, leans back, hits nothing on the end of the shot clock. Wheel. Unintentional trip. He'll go to the free throw line. Chance to make it a 1-point game. That's right. Team who couldn't score on game day 11 is going to close this to a 1-point game against Serbia. Is it the pressure of the qualification spot? That will only build. Wheatle makes the second. Oh, Adamu he forgot how quick he was. Real heads-up play. Now they have him down here. And the official's going to bail them out with a call. But I'm seriously not sure about it. There's the mishandle. Well, the foul must be against Johnson coming over the back, but the referee makes the call that sends Serbia to the free throw line. Big thing about this is what the Serbian team has been doing for years and years and years. You come into the national team and you do what you do. You don't change because you're playing national team. The national team picks you to do what you do. And what Amin Adamu is doing is what he does. He's playing quick. Defensively, he's a nightmare for people. Just is all over the passing lanes. Comes up with steals. And makes things happen for GB. So, Great Britain, Serbia answer and extend their own defense. McKenzie. Just take away the ball screen. Williams will, I think they got one back there. So I think it came off Jordan Williams, but Great Britain will have the end line ball. Williams is the release. 5 on the possession. Going to have to go up here. Takes the tough left-hander. Doesn't get anything. Last minute of the first half. Oh, Abramovich kicks the open 3 in the corner. As sweet as you like. Jovic with his feet set, had all day and all night to knock down the 3. Abramovich just broke down the defense. Just gave him the open look on a plate. 5-point game, 55 seconds remain. Great Britain take the timeout.
No rejects. Okay, you slip, no fucking, that's the thing. Look at me, next play, no rejects. It's the right thing. Say, yes, coach, I'm gonna go make your next fucking time. That's it. Okay?
Yeah, timeouts, emotional places, so apologies if the language offends, but hey, there's some pressure in that huddle.
When we get the ball down here, Jelani, do your work early, be cut, flash up to here, to the elbow, okay? Don't get too close to the sideline. Kimball, we're gonna hit and go fill this corner. Jordan, when he's filled the corner, wait, then we're gonna lift, okay? Wait for him to split here, then you're gonna lift. Jordan, as soon as you get the ball, catch it, look this way. Carl, go and rush KJ. KJ, you're going to come off. You and Jordan playing in this action here, okay? K downhill, or Carl's right here behind, okay? Hey, win this next 40 seconds. Let's go.
Well, a big last minute. Serbia trying to increase and re-establish that 8-point lead by 5. Great Britain have done the work to get right back in this. They trail 5 with the basketball. So Great Britain can keep this at 5 and less. They're right back in this. Serbia are going to look to get the stop, get the scores, and undo all that work that Great Britain have done. Here comes McKenzie. Serbia play a little soft defensively. Williams needs to hand it off. Serbia just take it away. 8 on the possession. Watson-Gal drops it inside. Williams goes up with the left hand, just about catches the front, and Serbia just gave Great Britain nothing. Nothing that they want, they just took it all away. Last 20 seconds of this first half, there's around a 6-7 differential between possession and game clock. Jovic. Serbia to the ring, don't get the drop, but get the offensive putback. And Mitrovic just stayed with the play. Great play at the end of the half. Mackenzie just re-establishes the 5-point margin with a tough one. And that's a super second quarter for Great Britain, right back in it. An 8-point lead has become a 5-point lead at the half, 46-41. First 5 minutes of this third quarter so important for both teams. Serbia, if they can get some separation, will be able to control the game. Great Britain have got to hang in there, keep this in single digits, and give themselves a chance in the fourth quarter. Make Serbia play the score. Weedle. Mackenzie. Weedle steps through, throws up a poor one. 4.3 seconds on the possession. Great Britain have it on the baseline. Mackenzie catch and shoot and release and just fills it up. Makes the last two of the first half, makes the first two of the second half. Got to keep their momentum. Youssef inside out, attacking on the closeout. Little floater is no good. Got to keep making Serbia do that. Don't let them get their feet set and shoot the ball. Ellis moves it on, gets it back. Settles for the three. Oh, Great Britain out of the locker room. Take the two, take the three, and tie it at 46. Crowd realize it. Crowd get back in it. 15 points for Ellis. Inside, outside. Feet set for the three. Great closeout. And Menzies with the foul. Great Britain forcing Serbia to play on the dribble, forcing Serbia to play between the three-point line and the keyway. They spent the whole first half, Serbia, playing at the ring or with their feet set beyond the three-point line. First possessions, Great Britain trying to make that change. Avramovic makes the first. Goes 2 for 2 from the line. And here comes that Serbian pressure we talked about. Ellis handles it, gives it up. Koch little hands it off to Wheatle. Mackenzie looks to turn the corner. Menz is on the inside. Gonna have to finish in traffic. He's going to travel. He's got to put himself in areas where he can catch and go straight up. Serbia with a 2-point lead. And a little bit of pressure mounting. Avramovic. And Gudovic just don't separate enough. Turn it over. There's nothing he hasn't seen, and in some ways that worries him because he's seen everything he can see. Games where teams with no pressure come out and play like this will worry a coach like Pesic. Weedle, as Serbia try and really pick it up defensively. And that'll go to Serbia as Hurst had nowhere to go. Also took it down low, and there was just no space. Serbia trying to pick this up right now. Badanov will move it on. 10 on the possession. Gudovic looks inside. Also comes over the top. They get it back. Easy two. And those are the moments that if you're Great Britain, you just do not need to cough up the possession. Wheatle take the ball screen. It was going to take him nowhere though. Mackenzie. stops and fires it up. Gets his own rebound. He's fouled by Petrusev. The open three, and Ellis is announcing himself on a world stage right now. Whistle on the play, they're going to call the block. Finish on the inside by Mitrovic. We got a ball game here though. 6:40 and McKenzie breaks the pressure down the sideline, gets in the lane and kicks. Osher for three in the corner is short, gets his own rebound, will go back up, it's blocked. And the ball will go to Serbia. Gotta love the intent for this Great Britain lineup. Goodrich puts it on the floor. Weedle again demonstrates he's tough on the ball. 3 feet set, filled up from Morovic, gets his feet set, and if you do not close out, he's going to knock it down. Weedle picks it up. More in hope than in anything else, throws it away. Great Britain might want to take a timeout here. They're going to call that unsportsmanlike. My only question for the officials is that, let's have a look. I'd love to see it again, because is that any different than the mid-court fouls Serbia committed in the first half? Timeout, Great Britain. Let's take a listen.
Really good. Okay, so Amin's got Kimball, yeah, and Jordan's got Menzies. Good job, good job. Fellas, look at me. I don't know, it's management stuff now. We're not going to get anything. Aaron, I thought your help side was awesome. We got to control it for us, take the air out of that thing, okay? We don't want to walk down the floor and just play pick and roll. And if we do, and they're really trapping, the next guy has to lift off their line. So if we're breaking horns, and he's coming off this way, and we're flaring, he has to go here, off his line, try and make 2, and then attack the closeout. We're all just hugging our spacing any single time they're trapping, okay? My timeout to say, great job on pace. We have to learn it ourselves, and we're not going to get a single thing. We've got to keep playing our way, okay? Rebound, run, head tap, and find the advantage if it's there, okay? That makes sense? Let's go, our way, let's go, let's go.
Avramovic with his feet set is automatic from out there. Jovic checks in for Serbia. 6-point game. Every time Great Britain have been challenged and the lead starts to grow, they've found an answer. Didn't get a replay on the unsportsmanlike foul. Avramovic on the free-throw line. Could become an 11-point game before Great Britain get the ball back. Makes both. Big possession for Serbia. They really could put some separation in between them and Great Britain right now. Badnov outside, gives it up to Romovic, steps back for 3, is short. What a rebound though. hold your space and get off the floor. Mitrovic just worked Williams under the ring. There you go. Gets his spot, seals him off. There's no way Jordan Williams is going to get back as he missed the box out. Second foul for him. Abramovich outside. 8-point game. 5:40 to go. They go upstairs for the throwdown. And Petrusev doesn't disappoint. And we've got a double-digit game. Williams needs a pass at the back of the hand. Amin in traffic, steps through, gets the soft drop. Tough finish. I love Coach Pesic though, he's on the floor. It's like 6 guys playing defense for Serbia out there that time. The wrap, the open 3. Well, they run him off the line behind the back. Petrusev with a soft touch for 2. If Weedle runs Serbia off the floor, Abramovich off the runway for the throwdown. Weedle in the lane, kicks it, and Ellis is out of bounds. And Great Britain out of sync. Great Britain are going to run Serbia off the 3-point line, then the help side has just got to flood the middle. Too much space for Serbia to play against the being rushed off and run off the line. There's a whistle on the play. Great Britain in the penalty. Serbia has only committed 1 team foul so far in this third quarter. Petrusev hands it off, ball doesn't stick. Now it comes back to Stefan Jovic. Drops it inside, a little shovel pass is no good. We've got a foul on the players. Mitrovic fouled on the loss of possession. Have to agree. Poor turnover by Serbia. Crucial 4 minutes in the third quarter for Great Britain. Down 12 with the basketball. Wheatle attacks it. Off the glass is fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Petrusev will sit. Gozic, Karija checks in. Weedle cuts it to a 10-point game. 3, just under 4 to go. And Great Britain extend the defense. Serbia will pass out, but it still takes time out of the possession. Jovic will come get. It's on the floor, looks to attack that space. Turnover, chance to run here for Great Britain. Beautiful finish by Adamu. He's quick, his quickness. Nice combination in the backcourt with him and Ellis for Great Britain, being really effective. Rovic is tough. Offensively, has single-handedly kept Serbia ticking over in this third. is fouled on the crossover. Serbia had a foul to give. Dobric checks in. That's the other factor that Serbia have here, that they're so deep, literally 12 deep. Ellis will sit as Mackenzie checks back in. That's a travel. Can't hurt yourself, Jordan Williams. The travel really hurts. Jovic, they go high, and Mitrovic goes back. Whistle on the play. Williams picks up the personal, and Mitrovic will go to the free throw line. Menzies will check back in. Menzies has done well for Great Britain. His numbers are good. He's played like he's 2 meters 21. That's what he is. That's a really nice job so far. 10-point game. Great Britain just hanging around. Mitrovic to make it a 12-point game, which he does. 2:29 to go in the third. If you're Coach Stoodle for Great Britain, you'd like this margin to get back to single digits before the end of the quarter. Wheater will advance the basketball. Adamu and Mackenzie combine. Mackenzie puts it on the floor, stops and pops, and gets to fill it up again. He loves that pull-up. Putting together a really nice game for Great Britain. Menzies wasn't looking to do that, just found himself there into the face. And Jovic will go to the free throw line. Porch checks in. Places basketball club-wise in Thessalonica with Aris. It's a club with tradition and history. Which misses the first. Crowd try and help him make the second. Adamu. Just attacks the ring, super finish, kisses the glass high. He went quick, then went quicker. Change of pace off of a first step, impressive. Avramovic in the lane, nowhere to go. Great Britain stayed in the lane. Johnson has to finish the play, but he's fouled and will go to the free throw line. And Great Britain just will not go away. Said that about the Dominican Republic last night. They just will not go away. Just hanging around, give themselves a chance in the fourth quarter. The pressure of qualification. But you have to make your throws. Chance to make this an 8-point game with 1:17 to go in the third. He does. Avramovic will sit down for the last minute of this third quarter. Yarames checks in. Oyeni Yalamas. This is EuroLeague basketball in Bayern Munich, so another EuroLeague guy off the bench. Penetrates, drops it inside, the little push shot for two. Ristic with a soft touch. 7 personal. Adamu gets to the lane. Tried to make the pretty pass to Johnson. And that's going to go back to Serbia. Again, the way Serbia run their defense, they're not helping from one pass away. So you try and make the cute pass, you've got to deal with the defender guarding the passing lane. Again, penetration to the baseline. Inside out. Jokic comes off the screen. Off the glass. Scoops it for two. Super shot. Important that Great Britain tick it over on this possession. Also steps back for three, is off. Menz is on the glass, can't keep it alive. Serbia have a chance with 14 seconds to really open this out to a 15-point margin. Nice pass, super take, super finish. And that'll do it for the third quarter. And for most of that quarter, Great Britain were right in the game, but the last 3 minutes, Serbia have separated. They lead at 74-60. It's not a done deal yet, but Serbia giving themselves a breathing space after three. 79% from two and 44 from three. Great Britain trying to hang in there at 51 and 38%. Let's look at the best plays of that third quarter. Well, they started the quarter on fire. McKenzie with the two, Ellis with the three, tied it up. Maybe they tied it up a little too soon. Ultimately, that assist stat is going to start to come back and work against Great Britain. Serbia with 19 assists, Great Britain with 8. They're having to make plays, Great Britain. You know, the defensive philosophy of Serbia and Coach Pesic, the one pass away guy stays, always looking to deny that pass. So you've got to make the play. And if your one-on-one defense on ball is good enough, you're going to make everything tough. So that's going to wear you down. Great Britain have 20 second chance points. Rebound-wise, has really given them the opportunity to stay in this. 13 offensive rebounds. You just got to take your hat off to just the way they've applied themselves here. Serbia back out to 28 points. The reason it's back out at 14 is they've gone 28 points in that quarter. They went 28 points in the first. Great Britain kept them to 18 in the second. They're going to have to keep them to no more than 18 if they're going to have to get back in this. Jovic moves it on. Wrapped. British with three. Got it. Drobic with his feet set. Not the start that Great Britain needed, but Serbia now have some separation. Johnson to the lane. Tries to get to Menzies, couldn't get it there. Ellis fouls early. Great Britain may have to take the early time out here in the fourth. They can't let this one get out of hand. Weedle checks back in. Barber's going baseline, is fouled. Same thing, once he gets that first step, if the help's going to come, it's got to come sooner. So Great Britain go a little smaller and a little quicker. Amin and Amadou and Ellis in the backcourt. Meanwhile, Yarmas is on the free throw line. This is his 8th appearance in these World Cup qualifiers. Has normally found a way to be available. Averaging around 26 minutes, 7 points. Wheatle will advance it. Ellis comes to get it, moves it on. McKenzie. Wheatle thinks about the three, drops it inside. McKenzie goes up with a hook. Tough finish for the big man. When he gets that deep, you've got to feed him. Back-to-back threes for Arjendolovic. From the corner and from the top. Drobic makes it a 20-point game. 4 minutes ago, Great Britain was still looking at a 6-point margin. The last two of the third and the first two here, they've just lit it up, Serbia. Menz is going to sit. Ellis takes the reposition ball screen. They change the angle. Wheatle with a three is good. Just need a lot more of that. Just make some catch and shoots. Get some things easy. Jovic. Trouble is, this Serbian defense takes away easy. Jovic skips it. Penetration. Jukos kicks it again. The three is off. Offensive rebound pulled in. And Jovic has a chance to reset it. Inside touch. To the corner. Have to take the tough one off. Godojic, Khadija. Almost sitting on the front row of the Great Britain bench. Just knocks the three down to re-establish the 20-point advantage. Adamu drops it inside to Williams, who just about holds on, goes up with the left hand, gets the touch and the drop for two. Deep cut. Stayed with the finish really well. Jovic can't play it. Yarmas. Jovic lines up the three, that's off. And Adamu is clumsily fouled. Arjendolovic with the personal. And Gulovic checks back in. Well, Adamu's option was saw the gap, saw the space. Williams didn't cut hard enough. Unfortunate turnover where they had advantage. Gudovic just slices through. Well, just go and stand in the opposite corner. Jadodic Khadija makes one from the corner on front of the bench. Spots up in the opposite corner and just strokes it. Serbia beginning to relax. Beginning to plan. Beginning to think. Beginning to dream about being in the World Cup.
Look, there's no fucking backbreakers. That flat batters them. We need to get back to 3 stops now. Like, and take the scoreboard out of it, win each possession, make sure we continue to run. Our fatigue, the ball's sticking and everything's slow. Swing, step up, spray it off the advantage, okay? Look, for 1 possession here only, we're in a chin alignment. Carl, let me have Amin, let me have Jordan, let me have Quinn, let me have Jelani, okay? Carl, look like you're going, step back, go here, okay? Jordan, back screen like on the chin, okay? Quinn, go through, reverse it to Jordan. Go and play a flex screen for Amin, okay? If Amin's here, great. If not, screen the screener. Amin's coming up here. Amin and Jordan, 2-man game, if there's nothing off that original action.
Boys,
okay? Hey, we see you go through. Hey, go on.
A 21-point game. Just over 6 to go in the 4th. Serbia all over every passing lane. Ellis looks inside. Nice job on the pass. Again, no, just don't overhelp. Everyone's in the passing lane. No one gets underneath. 21-point margin, 2.2 out of bounds to get something. Amin, feet set. Amadou gets the roll. No. Well, Wheeler just takes it away. And Great Britain get a fortunate 2. Avramovic gets it into the half court. Dobric will move it on. Guric on the penetration, scoops one, doesn't get it to go, and that'll stay with Serbia. Those are the plays, you just have to come up with them. Avramovic takes the ball screen. They keep it alive. Great job on the glass again. Avramovic will set with a new full team. Have to put it up. A tough one on the lean away is good. Guduric again. The ability to shoot the basketball from deep. 91 to 69, 4:30 to go. And Coach Studer for Great Britain is right. The big margin really doesn't do justice to the game. Serbia have been good. Great Britain have struggled to stop them scoring. But is it a 22-point game? It doesn't feel like a 22-point game. Avramovic has 20 and Guduric has 13. Called the unsportsmanlike foul, and Wheatle somehow manages to get the soft roll off the rim. This will help the cause for Great Britain. Watson Gow will inbound. Wheatle inside out. Watson Gow is short. Great job on the glass for Great Britain by Wheatle. Oh, nice look. Dobric, Great Britain ran the offense. They're ready to come off the down screen. Dobric just stood there. Great look, great pass. Ellis on the back cut for 2. And he continues to impress. Nice pass by Wheatle. Abramovich, going to be a foul as Watson-Gall tries to ride him over the screen. There was no space, and he leant on the ball handler. That's what the official called. Jovic will inbounds. Guduric. Three is off. That'll fall to Jelani Johnson, Watson-Gall. Wheatle with a lean back for 2. Doesn't get the drop. But the ball will stay with Great Britain as Menzies is back in the game. Menzies is the easy out of bounds. Ellis stops and pops the 3, is fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. Listic. Claims that Quinn Ellis was going forwards his momentum, but so was he. So that's why the foul was called on him. He'll step out. Guduric will step out. I think the job done for them. So Coach Pesic goes to the end of the bench. Brings in Uros Jovanovic, the Partizan shooting guard. He's made 5 appearances so far. This is his 6th appearance in the World Cup qualifiers. A lot of competitions for places when this Serbian team assembles to go to the Philippines, Indonesia, and Japan in September. And Ellis continues to accumulate a game here. 22 points personal, 7 from 9 from the field. Johnny Watson-Gall for 3. Because Pesic has seen enough of that. So he'll take the quick timeout with a back-to-back hoops. Watson-Gall with the 3. To a 14-point game. He's not going to take any chances. 14 points, 3 minutes. Let's take a listen.
Ovdje je dvojka, ovdje si ti Dobrić, ovdje je ovdje si ti, ok? Idite snažno, ajmo ovdje, Nijeli Boriša, tražite da ga odmah damo, bit će udvajanje. Ajde, završimo, mi smo najbolji.
3:06 remain. Great Britain down only 14 now. Expect them to come up the floor. A 1-2-1-1 trap. Interested to see what they fall back into man. Serbia have a lot of time off the clock. Civic was left wide open. 2 on the clock. Gonna have to put this up to the inside for 2. Mitrovic finishes the play. They used 23 of the 24 seconds to get a 2-foot jump hook. Menzies comes off the pick, off the block. Ellis can't get the reverse layup. And Serbia, with numbers down the floor, fires up the early 3. Well, it says that Trivanovic is a shooting guard. And Great Britain retain it. Wilson took the early 3. Crowd starting to celebrate now. The phones are out. Serbia are almost qualified. Take a miracle now for Great Britain. Weedle attacks it, opens up for the layup for 2. 14-point game. Watson Gal, sorry, opened up to the far side and knocked it down. Extra pass to the corner, the open 3 is good. The ability to shoot the basketball and move the basketball to get it to someone who can shoot it. Feet set, it's like a drill. Just buries the 3. And every guy in a white uniform has that ability. 17-point game, 98-81. Amu closeouts, just taking away everything. Lawson for 3, can't get that to go. Serbia 1 minute away from punching their ticket to the World Cup finals. It's been an emotional ride for Serbia. They've lost games. They've put themselves in a position where it comes down to the last game of qualification, and there's the 24-second violation. That's not supposed to happen to Serbia. They've had to use 37 players across the qualifiers. That's a travel. It's like catch it 1-2 and take another step as you put it down. Well, 8,000 people are going to party in 30 seconds. Serbia with probably their last possession of the game. Stelan Jovic. The open 3 is good. 101-81. Golovic with the open 3. Off the glass for Jelani Watson-Gale. And Serbia will walk this off. Serbia, the 6th-ranked team in the FIBA rankings, will be going to the World Cup finals. They survived the pressure of a must-win game and won it 101-83. It's a much improved performance by Great Britain that bodes well for them. But what bodes well for Serbia is the World Cup finals. And they'll be on the plane after shooting 78 and 50% from the floor. But the only number that really matters is the 101-83. They're going to the Philippines, Indonesia, or Japan. And they, as always, will be a factor in that tournament. 32 rebounds for Great Britain really did keep them in the game. 27 assists for Serbia, tell you what type of basketball they play. Share the ball really well. And after the heartache of the overtime loss in Greece, they get the win here, and they are on the plane to the Far East. Congratulations to Serbia. And watch out the rest of the world. Well, Mitrovic had a super game for Serbia, an efficiency rating of 20 on 15 points and 4 rebounds. But the backcourt of Abramovic and Guduric were just exceptional. Well, this is how the third quarter started. Great Britain tied the game. And maybe they just tied the game too early, because Serbia picked it up. And then at the end of the third quarter, they just established that double-digit lead. And once it got to that double-digit moment, they just took a little bit more control. Abramovic was just exceptional. Had 20 points, 3 assists, 6 from 8 from the floor. Guduric 4 from 5 from the floor, 6 assists, 27 assists as a team. Great Britain had to make plays, couldn't make enough plays to stay in it, had to make tough shots. Their rebounding performance was exceptional. Lots of good stories for Great Britain in that game. Adamu had another super night, 7 from 10 from the floor. But the story for Great Britain was the emergence of Quinn Ellis. 32, nearly 33 minutes on the game. Chipped in with 5 rebounds, only had 2 assists. But that's more about Great Britain than him as an individual. Carl Weedle again, another 30-minute outing with 16 points. So Great Britain had to show some character after the loss against Belgium, and in front of 8,000 people here in Belgrade, and that's the one thing they really showed. Everybody that could play saw floor time for Great Britain, as did everybody in a white uniform for Serbia. Coach Pesic goes to another World Cup. 21 years ago, he won the gold medal with Yugoslavia in America. So he's back again on the world stage, taking his country into the World Cup. This is how the group's looking. Belgium and Turkey still playing, but the 3 qualification spots are confirmed. Latvia, Serbia, and Greece will be going to the World Cup. Going to get a look at the road to the World Cup graphic. All the places confirmed. They're the teams that will be in the Philippines, Indonesia, and Japan. That is going to be a hell of a basketball festival. Make sure you check out the schedule for that. But for now, from Belgrade, and enjoyed that one. We'll see you soon. Good night.